Have you ever felt like you're constantly swimming against the current of life, striving to find peace amidst the chaos? Have you wondered if there's a way to navigate life's storms with grace and strength? Imagine for a moment that you possess a secret compass, a guide that will unfailingly lead you through the roughest seas of existence, ensuring you remain calm, strong, and resilient, no matter how high the waves rise. That compass, my friends, is Stoicism. An ancient philosophy that has helped countless individuals find tranquility in the midst of disorder and wisdom in the face of adversity. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of Stoicism, uncovering its timeless insights and practical applications that can truly transform your life. Just as the great Roman emperor Marcus Aurelius found profound peace amid his struggles, Stoicism can guide you through personal challenges, professional setbacks, or simply the daily hustle of modern life. Whether you seek balance, contentment, welcome to a journey where every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth, and every moment brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. Let's embark together on this transformative adventure. One of the foundational principles of Stoicism, as wisely taught by Marcus Aurelius, is the idea that our perceptions shape our reality. It's not the events themselves that disturb us, but how we choose to interpret them. This concept lies at the core of Stoicism and resonates across various philosophical and psychological traditions. As Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This powerful insight suggests that our ability to choose how we respond to life's events is key to shaping our experience. Imagine a situation that initially seems negative. Perhaps you lost your job, faced an unexpected setback, or encountered a personal challenge. Our natural instinct might be to label it as a disaster. But what if, instead of jumping to that conclusion, we pause and ask ourselves, is this really as bad as it seems? Can I see it differently? This simple shift in perspective opens the door to transforming challenges into opportunities for growth or valuable lessons learned. Aristotle, a philosopher whose ideas profoundly influenced Stoicism, spoke of the golden mean, a balance between two extremes. In terms of perception, this means finding a middle ground between naive optimism and paralyzing pessimism. Stoic training encourages us to acknowledge the reality of our circumstances without letting them dictate our emotional state. The psychological aspect of perception is equally powerful. Carl Jung, one of the most influential thinkers in psychology, believed that our inner world shapes our external reality. By training ourselves to view life through a lens of growth and possibility, rather than defeat or limitation, we transform. Training your perception is a daily practice, much like exercising your body. The more we practice, the stronger our ability to navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity and resilience becomes. By adopting this Stoic approach, we empower ourselves to live a fuller, more balanced life, no matter what challenges arise. Marcus Aurelius was deeply aware of the chaos unchecked emotions could cause. In his meditations, he urges us to use reason as our guide. He reminds us that we always have the power to choose our response, even in the most emotionally charged situations. This idea serves as a powerful reminder that while emotions are natural, we don't have to be ruled by them. When you feel anger rising or anxiety clouding your thoughts, remember, instead of reacting impulsively, reflect and decide how you can respond in a way that promotes your peace, integrity, and long-term well-being. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, echoed this sentiment, emphasizing that mastering our emotions leads to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. He believed we should reflect on our emotions, understand their roots, and then decide the best course of action. This self-awareness helps us avoid being swept away by the intensity of our feelings, allowing us to navigate life with greater calm and composure. Plato also spoke about the need for reason to govern our emotions. He compared the rational part of the mind to a charioteer steering horses. Our reason, like the charioteer, must direct the impulsive and erratic aspects of our personality toward balance and harmony. By training ourselves to control our emotions, we reclaim control over our responses and ultimately over our lives. It's not about suppressing emotions or pretending they don't exist. Rather, it's about learning to respond in ways that align with our values and best interests. In a world that often pushes us to react quickly and thoughtlessly, Stoicism offers a profound alternative. Take a moment to pause, reflect, and choose your response with wisdom. The Stoics believed that desires should never lead us astray. Instead, they taught us to let reason guide our actions, not impulse. This idea aligns with a powerful psychological principle: recognizing our emotions without allowing them to control us. Carl Jung emphasized that integrating and transcending our emotions is key to individuation, the process of becoming our true, authentic selves. By understanding our emotions and using them as signals rather than commands, we can grow and evolve through self-awareness. It's about cultivating a balanced and fulfilling life by embracing emotional awareness, not avoiding it or letting it rule you. One of the Stoics' most profound teachings is the dichotomy of control. Epictetus, a philosopher often aligned with Stoicism, emphasized the importance of understanding what lies within our power and what does not. This perspective is liberating. It frees us from unnecessary stress and anxiety over things we cannot change. Like the weather or others' behavior, imagine focusing all your energy solely on what you can influence. It's like a gardener who nurtures their plants but doesn't waste effort trying to change the climate. That's the essence of the dichotomy of control: nurturing what's within your power and accepting what lies beyond it. Western philosophy and psychology resonate deeply with this wisdom. It's about cultivating a balanced and fulfilling life by embracing emotional awareness, not avoiding it or letting it rule you. One of the Stoics' most profound teachings is the dichotomy of control. Epictetus, a philosopher often aligned with Stoicism, emphasized the importance of understanding what lies within our power and what does not. This perspective is liberating. It frees us from unnecessary stress and anxiety over things we cannot change, like the weather or others' behavior. Imagine focusing all your energy solely on what you can influence. It's like a gardener who nurtures their plants but doesn't waste effort trying to change the climate. That's the essence of the dichotomy of control: nurturing what's within your power and accepting what lies beyond it. Western philosophy and psychology resonate deeply with this wisdom. Aristotle taught that excellence isn't an isolated act, but a series of habits, choices within our control that we make daily. Plato's allegory of the chariot portrays the soul as a driver guiding two horses, symbolizing different parts of the psyche. This connects profoundly with the dichotomy of control, managing what we can and accepting what we cannot. Socrates also highlighted the importance of self-improvement and personal virtue. His famous declaration, "An unexamined life is not worth living," urges us to reflect on what we can control and cultivate our inner garden. Jung's concept of individuation, the integration of the unconscious with the conscious, aligns with this idea. By understanding what we can change within ourselves and accepting what we cannot, we apply this Stoic principle in everyday life. To embrace this transformative perspective, start with a simple shift. When facing a frustrating situation, ask yourself, is this within my control? If it isn't, let it go, like leaves floating downstream. Focus your energy on what you can influence, your attitude, effort, or response to others. Embracing life's unpredictability with serenity doesn't mean passivity. It means committing to what you can change, while calmly accepting what you cannot. This approach reduces stress and anxiety, empowering you to live more intentionally and effectively. Embracing virtue is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy that transcends mere self-improvement. It speaks to the heart of how we interact with the world. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus placed virtue at the core of a meaningful life. In his meditations, Marcus Aurelius reflects constantly on virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and self-discipline. For him, these weren't abstract ideals, but practical guides for daily living, helping him align his actions with his best self. Seneca also underscored the importance of virtue in overcoming life's challenges. He argued that a virtuous life leads to tranquility and freedom from suffering, not because the virtuous are exempt from difficulties, but because they face them with grace and resilience. Epictetus went further, suggesting that the very purpose of human life is to live in accordance with virtue. While we cannot control external events, we can always choose how to respond with virtue, a choice entirely within our power. Connecting these Stoic ideas with broader philosophical and psychological concepts reveals a universal thread. Aristotle, for instance, spoke of virtue as the mean between two extremes, advocating balance and moderation in all aspects of life. His Nicomachean Ethics offers a blueprint for achieving happiness through a virtuous life, emphasizing that virtue isn't just a one-time choice, but a habit cultivated through deliberate practice. Plato also centered his philosophy on living virtuous. By embracing virtue, we create a foundation for a purposeful and impactful life. The Stoics teach us that living virtuously isn't just about personal development. It's about contributing to the common good, forging character, and aligning with the highest intentions of nature. Virtue, practiced consistently, transforms not only ourselves, but also the world around us. In the pursuit of a meaningful life, we are drawn to timeless ideals that connect us to what is good, true, and beautiful. Imagine a society where everyone plays their part, embodying virtues that create harmony for all. This vision, articulated by great philosophers like Socrates, holds that knowledge and virtue go hand in hand. To truly know the good is to live it. The Socratic method of questioning wasn't merely about accumulating facts, but digging deep to uncover truth and guide people toward virtuous, enlightened lives. Jung's concept of individuation adds another layer, integrating the multiple facets of ourselves into a balanced and complete personality. This process isn't just about self-knowledge, but about embodying virtues that reflect our true nature. So, how do we live virtuously every day? It begins with reflection and intention. Every action, every choice can be viewed through the lens of virtue. Is it just? Is it courageous? Does it contribute to the greater good? By asking these questions consistently, we build a life rich with meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. But virtue isn't just for our own benefit. It's a gift to others. When we act virtuously, we inspire those around us, elevate our communities, and contribute to a better, more compassionate world. Virtue doesn't mean perfection. It means striving, growing, and aligning our actions with the best version of ourselves. Every decision guided by virtue brings us one step closer to a truly rewarding existence. Now, consider how we broaden our perspective on life. It's not about denying the existence of challenges, but viewing them in a larger context. Marcus Aurelius, with his Stoic wisdom, often reflected on the fleeting nature of life, urging us to see our struggles from a wider perspective and focus on what truly matters. Seneca echoed this, encouraging us to live each day as if it were an entire lifetime. Epictetus reminded us that our suffering often stems not from events themselves, but from the judgments we make about them. By expanding our perspective, we reduce suffering and shift our mindset toward peace. Western philosophers like Aristotle and Plato also emphasized the importance of perspective. Aristotle focused on living a balanced life, pursuing meaningful goals guided by reason. Plato, through his allegory of the cave, invited us to look beyond our immediate surroundings and explore deeper truths. Socrates sought to expand minds by questioning and seeing things from new angles. Similarly, Jung's idea of individuation encourages us to transcend immediate ego-driven concerns and adopt a more holistic view of ourselves and our place in the world. To apply this in daily life, when stress or worry overwhelms you, ask yourself, will this matter in the long run? How will it affect my life in a year or even 5? This simple shift in perspective can alleviate anxiety and foster greater appreciation for the present. By viewing life's challenges within the context of a vast, interconnected world, we can embrace a deeper sense of gratitude and peace. Ultimately, broadening our perspective allows us to align with the enduring flow of life. It helps us see beyond immediate concerns and fosters a more compassionate understanding of the human experience. As we integrate as Marcus Aurelius wisely said, what stands in the way becomes the way. Being mindful of our promises allows us to build strong relationships, avoid burnout, and maintain a reputation for reliability. Anger, especially when it erupts impulsively, can be destructive. Stoicism teaches us that true power lies in mastering our emotions, particularly anger. Words spoken in fury wound deeply and erode the trust and respect essential for healthy relationships. Epictetus warns of the need for emotional moderation, while Marcus Aurelius emphasizes maintaining composure even under provocation. Instead of reacting impulsively, someone guided by Stoic principles pauses, breathes, and reflects before responding. This approach transforms potentially harmful moments into opportunities for constructive communication, preserving bonds and fostering understanding. In a society obsessed with appearances, it's easy, but unwise, to fall into superficial judgments based on outward looks. Stoics like Epictetus remind us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and moral character. Appearances deceive, and a wise individual seeks to understand others through their deeds, values, and dreams, not their external facade. By avoiding shallow biases, we forge authentic connections and build inclusive communities where everyone feels valued. Overgeneralizations distort reality and perpetuate unfair prejudices. Stoics such as Seneca and Marcus Aurelius urge us to see each person as unique and deserving of respect. Approaching others with clarity and fairness means shedding preconceived notions and embracing an open mindset that celebrates human diversity. Being intentional in our interactions, actively listening, and evaluating situations objectively enriches our relationships and fosters a more just and empathetic world. Empathy is essential for cultivating harmonious relationships. Stoicism does not advocate emotional detachment, but rather profound emotional intelligence. Responding to another's suffering with practical action, as taught by Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, creates safe spaces for honest communication. Our language should embody compassion and kindness, strengthening human connection. Moreover, nurturing our internal dialogue is vital. Replacing negative thoughts with affirmations focused on growth and learning makes us more resilient in the face of challenges. Finally, Stoicism invites us to honor the potential of others. Recognizing the unique contributions of each individual fosters collaboration and mutual respect. By encouraging, offering constructive feedback, and celebrating strengths, we create environments where everyone can thrive. By embracing these principles, justice, empathy, positivity, and respect, we can forge meaningful relationships and build a more compassionate society. Let us walk the Stoic path toward wisdom, personal growth, and lasting positive impact in the world.